For folks who haven't seen it, there's a video that Justin did that's gone viral, and this has really brought a lot of attention to your cause and what you're doing. There's a video of you with these young pygmy children that are. Is this the first time they're seeing a white man?
To preface the video, this is actually not the Pygmies, the video.
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually the Bantu. And the Bantu are the tribe that's actually enslaving the Pygmies.
Oh, my God.
And so it was around some of the Pygmies, but this was the least remote location. Like you'll see that there wasn't many trees. Where I went was 85 kilometers deep in the jungle where you couldn't even see the sky because the canopy of the rainforest is so tall.
Wow.
And so this was the Bantu people. And the Bantu people are the ones that enslaved them. It was actually a gift because that video to me is a real gift. It shows me, even though I hated their parents, you can't even see that in the video, that I actually just had a hatred in my heart towards the parents of these kids. But yeah, so that was brutal because on the UG also I posted a video, or actually a thread about how I buried a 1.5-year-old in the Congo, and his name was Andy Bo. And so this video that's playing right now, you can't even tell that they were that their parents are responsible for the grave that I dug, I think 2 days before that video.
So these are the Bantu people? Is that what you said?
Bantu,
Bantu?
Bantu.
And the Bantu people are enslaving the pygmies, and this has been going on for how long?
It's actually rather recent. I mean, there's been types of it for hundreds of years, but they have different kinds of slavery within the Pygmies. There's ones that they're held to gunpoint. There's by the rebels in the gold and coltan and diamond mines, and then there's other ones where they're in shackles. But then the ones that we've actually, I didn't get to say that yet, but we've actually set some slaves free. Some Pygmy slaves that were from the Bantu, and we negotiated with the Bantu people who go up and they buy up the land from underneath the Pygmies. Pygmies don't have a way to make any monetary gain. They don't get paid anything in money. They get paid sometimes corn, sometimes bags of salt, sometimes bars of soap, like a bar of soap for 2 days of work. They might get a bar of soap to bathe with. And so, yeah, the Bantu people are the ones that are enslaving them, that we're actually negotiating with them to free them.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a crazy environment that must be. The Congo itself, not being able to see the sky and having all this insane conflict going on underneath the canopy of these trees, also primitive, dealing with things like slavery and forcing people. What's really crazy is forcing people to work in the mines to create the very things that we need to power our most technologically advanced pieces of electronics, like these laptops.
Yeah.
That coltan, right?
Yeah, coltan, I think 80 to 90% of it is found in the Congo. So it's only found in 2 places in the world. 80 to 90% of it's the Congo. 100% of it's rebel-owned. There's not a legit mine. And so...
That's insane.
Yeah, most of it's Pygmy slave mined.
100% of it is rebel-owned.
From the Congo, yes. The Democratic Republic of Congo, all of it is rebel-owned.
So there is no karma-free cell phones or electronics?
No, not
It's
smartphones,
impossible.
not Macs, not flat-screen TVs. So, I mean, I support it even. I have the Apple products, iPad, iPhone... everything.
What a bizarre, fascinating sort of statement on humanity that is.
Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy, man, because I had some Pygmies come one time and give me some coltan. I didn't know what it was, though, at the time. I didn't know. I knew that there was gold and diamond mines there and that they were slaves in those, but I had no clue what coltan was. And that was after my first trip, but they actually put some coltan in my hands, and I was holding it, and they were really excited to give it to me. You know, this is why they're slaves. And so they thought I'd be ecstatic. And so I'm having to ask my translator, like, what is this stuff they're handing me? I didn't know if it was like rough diamonds or if deep inside there was gold or what it was, but it was coltan.
What does it look like?
It's like this black, dark mineral. It's almost, some of it almost looks like a crystal, or I don't know if you can throw
like
up a
coal?
picture. Almost like coal. Yeah, almost like coal. It's long and jaggedy. It's kind of I don't know. You know those like crystals that you used to be able to buy, like that are long like that. It'd be a black one of those almost, and sometimes it has more of a coal, like charcoal kind of feature to it, and it's heavy, but it's a great conduit for electricity, and that's why we're using it in all our smartphones and everything, and that's why they're slaves. But I wasn't excited about it, and I didn't know what it was, but for them, you know, think how crazy that is. That's why they're slaves.
Yeah,
and I don't even know what it is. Yeah. And they're just ecstatic to give it to me.
Meanwhile, it's a huge source. I mean, you need it all over the world.
Yeah.
And most people are completely ignorant as to what it is, and especially where it comes from.
Right.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Like, I had to explain that to someone when they were talking about how much better it is to have an electric car. And I'm like, do you understand that that car is filled with conflict minerals?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that simple. It's not as simple as, like, you're good and the guy with the gas guzzler is bad. Like, no, there's a lot of fuckery in creation of your car. Batteries, like lithium ion, that's another reason why we're in Afghanistan. There's lithium stores. There's trillions of dollars of lithium in Afghanistan. And that's what you need for lithium ion batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's